Here we go. Gonna get season, well, 14 August wrapped up. We are on the 17th. Take a look at where we are standings wise, who's hot, who's not. Beantown's been on a tear, 8-2. They've won 5 in a row. Gary's lost 8. But those are the big streaks going into the end of August. So let's get this thing fired up. Lehigh on the road at Manchester. I think they're on a 5-game tear in Manchester. Uh, Bob Gibson gets a win. Illinois, a win over Union Stewards, and them and Lehigh are now dead tied for first. Chicago beats Lancaster. Lancaster's on a big slide right now. San Fran, a winner. Gary beats Philadelphia, and Vegas beats Beantown. So as we move on to the 18th, we're going to see some shifting here. It's a dogfight for in No More Tears with all 3 teams within a game up top. South Slide has slidden down. Beantown, 3-game lead now. Chicago facing Lancaster. I'll probably do one of these games. Well, no, I won't. I'll pick one up. 18th we're on. Chicago, a 7-inning win. Philly over Gary. Vegas beats Beantown, and Washington over Northwest. So on to the 19th. Union Stewards shuts out Lehigh. This team beats me twice as often as I beat them. Union Stewards, the nemesis for Lehigh. Gary over Philly. Beantown beats Vegas, and Washington over Northwest. So on to August 20th. Take a look at some of the games we might have to play if we've got a couple teams that are in it. Illinois, a win. They need wins, and they're getting them. They're back in first place. Gary over Chicago. Southside, a winner. Lehigh puts up a lot of runs. Carolina, a Beantown, and Washington pounds Northwest. So on to the 21st we go. Lehigh gets a win. Lancaster, a win. Carolina, Crystal Lake, Chicago, Beantown just edges out Northwest, Manchester, and Vegas at Washington. So let's hold on a second. Let's go back. Hit the button, moved a little bit forward. So we're going to be on the 22nd. So let me back out. Hit the wrong button there. Let's take a look at standings. Where are we at? Beantown still on fire, 8-2. Washington is right behind them, 2.5 back. Lancaster and Chicago battling for that last spot, and Philly only a couple games back. Lehigh, half game over Illinois and Carolina. The same team still battling it out. Let's see what interesting one we might have to feature. 21st, those are all done. 22nd, we got one game here. Illinois at Crystal Lake, and Crystal Lake, Hippo Vaughn with the win. So on to the 23rd. Let's play Philly and Lancaster. San Fran, a winner. Crystal Lake, a winner. Gary wins. Beantown. Illinois loses to Manchester. Wow. Next, Stanley comes in and beats Blue. And Carolina edges out Lehigh. So all those teams within one game. So let's play this one here. Philly at Lancaster. Let's have some fun. And it's Bill
Pitching
Foster.
for Lancaster, John Smoltz. Carew grounded to short, 1 out. Oliva fly to deep left, 2 out. Flick double to left center. Suttles grounded to short, 3 out. Pitching for Philadelphia, Bill Foster. Shang fly to shallow left center, 1 out. Wainer fly to deep right, 2 out.
Got a couple hot off the press manager files. Let's load them. There we go. And we'll go back and resume the game. Where are we at? There we go. And yeah, now they're loaded in.
Arlette double to left center.
Ball 4.
Sanders walked.
Strike 3.
Santiago struck out, 3 out. Stearns grounded to short, 1 out. Scales doubled off the wall down the third base line.
Ball 4.
Snyder walked. Campanella singled to left, Scales scored, Snyder to third, Philadelphia 1 Lancaster 0. Cardenas fly to deep right center, sacrifice, Snyder scored, 2 out, Philadelphia 2 Lancaster 0. Carew fly to deep right, 3 out. Molitor singled to right.
Peace.
LaJoy bunted out to first, Molitor to second, sacrifice, 1 out. Boyer fly to shallow center, 2 out. Larkin grounded to the pitcher, 3 out. Oliva fly to deep left center, 1 out. Flick fly to deep center, 2 out. Suttles hit a solo homer to right center, 319 feet, Philadelphia 3 Lancaster 0. Stearns fly to deep left center, 3 out. Shang fly to deep center, 1 out. Wainer pop to short, 2 out. Arlette lined a single to center.
Ball 4.
Sanders walked, Arlette to second. Ball. Santiago singled to left, Arlette scored, Sanders to second, Philadelphia 3 Lancaster 1. Molitor grounded a single between first and second, Sanders scored, Santiago to second, Philadelphia 3 Lancaster 2. LaJoy grounded a single between third and short, Santiago scored, Molitor to second, Philadelphia 3 Lancaster 3. Wild pitch, Molitor to third, LaJoy to second. Boyer doubled off the wall down the left field line, Molitor scored, LaJoy scored, Lancaster 5 Philadelphia 3. Larkin lined a single between first and second, Boyer scored, Lancaster 6 Philadelphia 3. Pitching for Philadelphia, Stan Williams. Larkin stole second. Shang lined a single to right, Larkin scored, Lancaster 7 Philadelphia 3.
Hey.
Wayner lined a double down the right field line, Shang scored, Lancaster 8 Philadelphia 3.
Oh, it's getting a little closer.
Arlette grounded to second, 3 out. Campanella fly to deep center, 1 out. Cardenas grounded a single between third and short. Pitching for Lancaster, Tom Hall. Carew fly to left center, 2 out.
There's no games out of reach when you're playing in a
Oliva
park
hit a
like
2-run
this.
homer to right center, 308 feet, Lancaster 8 Philadelphia 7. Flick fly to shallow left, 3 out. Sanders fly deep down the left field line, 1 out. Santiago fly to deep left center, 2 out. Pitching for Philadelphia, Rich Gossage. Molitor fly to left center, 3 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Suttles walked. Stearns popped to short, 1 out.
Ball 4.
Scales walked, Suttles to second.
Ball 4.
Snyder walked, Suttles to third, Scales to second.
Strike 3.
Campanella struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
And that's a tight one, but the Amish, hold on. On to August 24th. What does that mean? Amish now holding down that last playoff spot with Chicago just lurking there and Philadelphia falling back a little bit. So Illinois on the road at Manchester. Can MV be the spoiler he wants to be? He is. Denny McLean with a 3-2, 3-2 on the season with a win over Osteen. Carolina and Lehigh deadlocked in first place. And Carolina moves into first. Ed Walsh now with 31 wins. Philly gets a win over Lancaster. They're not out of it. Washington, just 2.5 back, gets a win. How about Beantown? Can they do what they need to? Oh, no. A loss at the Northwest Wolves, 7-6. Union Stewards, 15-5. And Crystal Lake, Scott Service, 2-0. Chicago, 9-1 over Gary. So on to the 25th we go. Take a look at what's going on here. Still tight races. Illinois at Manchester, and Illinois gets the win they need. Lehigh gets a win against Carolina. Marshall over Pinnock. San Fran a winner. Crystal Lake a winner. Beantown wins, and Chicago beats Northwest. So let's take a look. Got about 7 days left in this month. Let's take a look at where we are standings wise. Beantown, 2.5 game lead. Chicago and Lancaster dead tied for the last playoff spot. Over here, Crystal Lake's won 5 in a row. They're not out of it. San Fran, Crystal Lake, Southside. Can one of them chase down Lehigh, Carolina, or Illinois for that last playoff spot? Let's see. Beantown on the road at Gary, and they get a win, staying in first place. Philly heads into Vegas, and Britt with a shutout. Illinois, another game at Manchester, and Lefty Grove gets the better of Pedro Martinez. Not what David Lando wants to see there. Southside heads into Lehigh. Lehigh gets a 4-2 win. Washington beats Lancaster, pushing Lancaster a half game behind Chicago. Crystal Lake 10-3, and Chicago heads into Northwest and feasts on the Wolves. Here we go, the 27th. Washington and Lancaster. Lancaster a win. Nuge gets the best of Illinois. Crystal Lake beats Carolina. That makes Lehigh happy if they can win. Beantown a winner. Northwest beats Chicago. That puts them into a dead tie with Lancaster. Manchester being the spoiler here with a win. Southside beats Lehigh, keeps everything within 2 games and no more tears, and Philadelphia with the win. So on to the 28th. Washington facing Lancaster, and Washington with a win. Illinois squeaks by San Fran. A lot of close, tough games here as we'll go down the stretch. Can't wait to see September. Manchester, a win. Southside, Matthewson with the win. Lehigh now just a half game lead. Carolina loses. Gary a winner. Philly a winner. And Chicago beats Northwest. So with 3 days to go, Union Stewards get beat. Beantown at Lancaster. Lancaster a win. Illinois gets beat by a lot of one-run games here by San Francisco. Crystal Lake beats Carolina, and Vegas over Chicago. Ooh, we got some Illinois Lehigh games starting to come up here at the end of August. Ouch. Chicago 4-1 winner. Carolina needs wins to keep pace, and Sal Magley comes home and beats them. What's going to happen? Illinois Lehigh. And Marischal 7-0 since coming over in the trade. Squeaks one out, 3-2. What the hell happened here? Bottom of the 8th. These are going to be some tough games coming down the stretch. Southside at San Francisco. San Fran a win. Crystal Lake at home pouring on the runs. Crystal Lake, if we look here, they're only 6.5 back. They are closing in. Gary loses to Washington, and Philadelphia on a tear. So let's enter the last game, see who we might want to feature. I see Carlos has got his keeper list in. Exciting things happening. Beantown and Lancaster. 3-1. Southside and San Fran. San Fran a winner. Union Stewards beat Crystal Lake. Washington a winner over Gary. Philly gets by Northwest. So Philly still in the running there. Chicago's got that 3rd spot, but Lancaster's just a game back. Philly a couple. So Carolina, can Manchester help out over here? No, Carolina gets a win. Illinois at Lehigh, hit the button. Oh, another 1-run one. This time Illinois gets them. Take a look at that box. A run in the top of the 9th, and Red Faber goes down as Illinois, a lot of 1-run games. It's going to be close over there. Chicago shuts out Vegas. So we've played all of August that we used to just quick sim, but hey, we did it over 2 days. So let's take a look at standings. Let's get ready for a hot September. What do we got? Beantown, only a game and a half lead over Washington. Chicago is now in the last playoff spot, but Lancaster a game and a half back, and Philadelphia only 2 games out. So there could be a lot of really interesting games in September for that race. Lehigh, Illinois, and Carolina still all a game and a half apart. And what about San Fran and Crystal Lake, just 6.5 back? Who's hot? Well, Crystal Lake is 9-1 in their last 10, so I would consider that hot. Washington 8-2. Um, yeah, those are the hot teams right there. Manchester 7-3. San Fran. So Phillies won 6 in a row. They decided to let their manager file roll, and I think they had a pretty damn good August to get back into it. So I'm going to post this file. And post the standings, and we'll get at, oh, that's correct. It's the realignment show. So for next year, all right, let me pull up. I'm going to go season builds. Season 15 build. Let's take a look at the teams. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. We're going to draw for alignment now early. It'll help me with the season build. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Let's put all the teams in. Good. I'm glad you reminded me, Clue. Season alignment. What do we got? 16 teams. We have got Beantown, Chicago, Vegas, Lancaster. Our new team, Edmonton, back. That used to be Northwest Wolves, but it will be Edmonton. Philadelphia, we have Manchester, Lehigh, Carolina, Illinois, Union Stewards, Crystal Lake, San Francisco, and Southside. So let's generate an order. Got to get the music going. This will be, get ready for it. Get this pulled up. Season 15. We're going to just go across, I think, on this one. Let's see. Pick one. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right down here and suck it up. We've got Edmonton. Pick 2. Lehigh. Washington. Gary. Chicago. And Crystal Lake. San Francisco. and Manchester. Leaving these 8 teams for the other division, starting with Carolina, Illinois, Southside, Beantown, Vegas, Philadelphia, and Lancaster. Oh, forgot Union Stewards again. Union Stewards as well. So there we go. Season 15 realignment. I'm going to post it. Might already be there. Season 15 alignment, it is posted. So thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.